So what is the Feel Good nutrition plan? Really, it's pretty simple. It's not a diet, it's everything but a diet. However, it is a list of guidelines you're gonna follow and eat by. And by feel good, it's keeping in mind that food is an F word, not the bad F word. There's no UCK in it. Food is either for flavor, for fun, for feelings, for friends and family, for festivities. Food is one of those F words, but I invite you to make fuel your F word. I tell my Lifelighters, before you put anything in your mouth, ask yourself, what F word is it? And if it's fuel, you're gonna be moving in the right direction. So, feel good, you're gonna use real food, you're gonna stay away from sugar, processed foods, you're gonna stay away from an excessive amount of any food, but feel good is using and eating the right amount of foods and the right types of foods that will have you feeling good. Good fuel, good feelings. So here's the deal. A lot of people feel like they can lose weight just by reducing calorie intake. So they starve themselves, they diet, and they hope to lose weight. And initially they do. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. What was it? Oh yeah, diets suck. Diets absolutely suck. I'm sorry if I seem melodramatic, but they suck. The only reason anyone should ever diet is if they're gonna do a bodybuilding or figure contest and they need to get abnormally cut and ripped and they're gonna let it go the next day anyway after the show. Diets do not work. Only lifestyle adjustments, lifestyle changes work. So get rid of diets. There's no place for a diet in the Feel Good nutrition program. But there is a place for awareness and education. Here's the deal. If you have a high glycemic index, your body is going to store fat. If you have a low glycemic index, your body is going to burn fat. So imagine this. If you are reducing your calories and you're in a calorie deficit, but your glycemic index is super high, well, your body's more likely to burn your muscle. And burning the muscle is a no-go, no mojo. You have to keep your muscle, burn the fat. And what burns fat? It's the muscle mass you have. So keep your glycemic index low, and your glycemic index will tell your body to burn fat all day long. That's why the keto diet is so popular, and in some ways paleo, when it's less carbs, is because your body's in a lower glycemic state. But here's the deal. If you eat processed meats, processed foods, processed dairy, and all this processed stuff, this basically mass-produced, you will eventually have health issues. Bottom line, you're putting a lot of artificial chemicals into your body and it will catch up with you. But perhaps all you care about right now is getting rid of that extra 30 pounds. Glycemic index is the way to do it. Calorie deficit is the way to do it. Monitoring making sure that you're in a calorie deficit and keeping your glycemic index low is key. Which brings me to the next point, oatmeal. Oatmeal is no longer for breakfast. I was telling Taz, hey Taz, and Tevin today that for the longest time, if someone wanted to get in shape, you have oatmeal for breakfast. Oatmeal is fine for two purposes. One, if you're in a maintenance phase. Again, if you're maintaining your current body composition, weight, muscle, and fat, then oatmeal is perfect. If you are an endurance athlete or a bodybuilder or athlete trying to put on more mass, oatmeal is ideal. But if your goal is fat loss, weight loss, oatmeal is no-go. Oatmeal is going to spike your glycemic index slower than some sugars, but it's still going to be a carb, and it's going to even out or actually raise your glycemic index. If you turn that breakfast into a protein source, a fat source, and a whole plate of green spring mix or other green vegetables, kale works, spring mix works, baby spinach, perfect, with a little olive oil on it, 2 eggs, bam, that's gonna do the trick. So starting your day off and when you're in that fasted state with two things. One, your first meal should be full of protein, some fat, and very low in carbs. It's going to keep your glycemic index low. Some nutritionists might yell at me about this, but I will back it up with science. Glycemic index staying low is going to make it so your body stays in a fat burning state for a longer period of time. But even before you eat that glycemic delight, I want you to do the morning mojo. The morning mojo. So here's what you do. 12 ounces of water. Any temperature you want, as long as you can chug it. 12 ounces, I would say kind of room temperature on the cool side. You squeeze a half a lemon in there. In fact, I should Facebook Live when I do it tomorrow at 4 a.m. 4:35, sometime around there. And squeeze the half a lemon in and chug a lug. Don't sip it, don't taste it, just get it into your system as quickly as possible. And voila, you've improved your gut health, you have boosted your metabolism, you've alkalized your intestines, your digestive tracts, and let me tell you, it's gonna boost metabolism and break down fat. The Morning Mojo is one of the most simple life hacks anybody can do. Alicia Stenger knows about it, Tim Ferriss talks about it, many people know it, but it's so easy, we just kind of neglect it. Morning Mojo, gotta get to it. All right, last thing on today's nutrition check-in. Plan to succeed. Do not leave your meals by chance. I've created for you, and it is inside the file section here, a meal planner. So plan your days in advance. Workout. I'm gonna do today the 5 p.m. shred, so I've gotta hurry. 5 p.m. shred, put it in there. Bam, so you actually plan out what workout you're doing. Even though it's in the morning, you don't have to actually do it in the morning. You put the time that you're gonna do it. You absolutely plan when you're gonna do your workout. All right, for breakfast, it tells you 20 grams of protein, fruit or vegetable, healthy fat. I'm trying to get shredded by September. When I turn 47, I want to be the most shredded 47-year-old on the planet. So I'm getting rid of the fruit, and I'm going to have 20 grams of protein, some fat, and I'm going to have a lot of vegetables. So tomorrow, I'm going to have 2 eggs, 3 cups of spinach, and some coconut oil. Voila, not exciting, but that's what I'm going to have. Then for snack, I'm gonna have a Quest bar and more MCT oil. I basically put the MCT oil in my coffee, no sugar, and have a Quest bar with it. I get myself a nice 130 calories of fat along with some protein, very low glycemic index. Lunchtime, well, that's where you get to have your starch. Lunchtime is starch time. It's fine, it's in the middle of the day, so your glycemic index can go up a bit. Tomorrow, it's gonna be quinoa. It's gonna be the chicken I have left over from dinner tonight, and more green vegetables. Now this snack is if I'm training very hard. If I'm having a hard workout day, a protein shake and MCT oil in it. But I'm not gonna have that meal, even though I'm gonna work out, because I want to get shredded, so I need to get in a calorie deficit. For dinner, I'm gonna have beef, broccoli, not together, beef, broccoli, and a huge salad with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that essentially is my day planned out for Monday next week. I plan out the whole week in advance, and I always use leftovers from this meal for lunch the next day. The key takeaways here, make this plan. I've made this document available to you. In fact, if one of you want me to do it live with you via webinar, bam, I will do it. I want this to help many people. I want people to realize that by changing a few things in your daily eating routine, you can change your glycemic index and you can change your overall body composition just by the order of operations. Check this out. If you don't know your BMR, basal metabolic rate, figure it out, find it out. Because if you eat more than your BMR, you're going to gain weight, be it muscle or fat, depending on the stimulus you're giving. And if you eat less than your BMR, you are going to lose weight, hopefully fat, but in some cases muscle. Now, I'm Coach Tom. I'm definitely the most grateful man on the planet. I'm getting married tomorrow. Luckily, I'm marrying someone who absolutely loves to eat healthy as well and brings out the best in me. In fact, when I come home tonight, she's gonna say, did you remember to do the Facebook Live about nutrition? And I'm gonna say, yeah, because I love nutrition, I love her, and I love our Lifelight Fitness family. Talk to you soon.